Portraits of Jesus, August 31st. Today's title, The Male Child. Or text for meditation. She bore a male child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up to God and to his throne. Revelation 12, verse 5. Tracing in broad strokes the prophecy of the seed of the woman, see Genesis 3:15, John describes the deadly conflict in which Satan, the dragon, seeks to devour the infant Jesus at the moment he is born. See Revelation 12, verse 4. However, the male child was destined to triumph over the dragon and eventually reign supreme over all nations with an iron scepter. This is an allusion to Psalm 2, verses 8 and 9, and is clearly applicable to the Messiah, who would ultimately defeat the forces of evil and reign in majesty and power as King of Kings forever. See Revelation 2, verse 27, and Revelation 19, verse 15. John's primary concern in this prophecy is the final outcome of the controversy between good and evil. His focus is on the final deliverance of the church and the triumphant climax of the great controversy, in which Christ is the victor. In describing the deadly age-long conflict against the male child, John completely passes over the life, ministry, suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus. He focuses instead on the final outcome of the warfare and rejoices that the male child was caught up to the throne of God, an obvious reference to Christ's ascension. This is the good news John wants to highlight in this drama. Rather than being devoured by the dragon, the male child has ascended in safety to glory and to his pre-incarnate status. See Hebrews 1, verse 3. With the mission accomplished and Christ back as the triumphant conqueror, quote, the voice of God is heard proclaiming that justice is satisfied. Satan is vanquished. The Father's arms encircle his Son, and the word is given, let all the angels of God worship him. End quote. The Desire of Ages, page 834. My prayer today, Lord, because you have conquered the dragon, I too am confident of victory. Amen. Join us tomorrow for another portrait of Jesus. And as usual, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. God bless.